guys, it's me, your best friend Joe. So as many of you know, especially if you follow me on Twitter, because that's basically all I've been tweeting about for the past couple of days, Rise of the Tomb Raider finally came out on PC. I just have a lot of feelings. So far, I'm probably about 25% done with the game. So for January's vlog, I thought I would give you guys my first initial impressions of what I think of the game. Since you guys know that Tomb Raider is a franchise that is very near to my heart. Literally as close to my heart. There it is. My heart's right here, I think. So I've made a list here, but before I go through it, I want to mention I'm doing my best to either do no or minimal spoilers. However, if you do want to go into the game knowing absolutely nothing, this is your warning. So first of all, if you saw my sarcasm-laced Let's Play of Tomb Raider 2013, you know that I'm not really a big fan of the rebooted Lara Croft. However, I do gotta say that she is definitely getting closer and closer to the personality of classic Lara, aka less whiny. My favorite character so far in the game is probably Lara Croft's hair. Not Lara Croft herself, I'm considering her hair as a separate entity because it acts like one. My game is not running on all of the highest quality settings, and I for sure have the whole tress effects, pure hair, whatever the hell they're calling it these days. I have that turned off because it just freaks me out in general. But it appears that there is a glitch that when you have this setting turned off, her hair sort of defies gravity, I guess you could say. It's almost like someone has tied a string onto her ponytail and they're just getting it around the entire screen during the cutscenes. And I'm really hoping that they don't fix it before I do my Let's Play of this game because I love it. So far, I've made it to at least one big sort of hub location in the game, and I gotta say, the hub is massive. If that hub were a penis, I would swat that penis away from me because I would not want a penis that massive coming anywhere near me. Not coming like in that way, you guys know what I mean. But as a level in a game, it's very nice for it to be that big. But probably one of the absolute best parts about the game is that it actually has tombs.
Oh, gotta feel this pain, come on!
It's kind of sad when you find yourself being glad that a Tomb Raider game actually does have tombs in it. And furthermore, I actually found one of the challenge tombs, as they're called, to actually be challenging, which was not at all the case in Tomb Raider 2013. I do think they have changed a few of the sound effects from the last game though, in situations where you would think the sound would be the same. For example, when you have killed an animal and you are scavenging it or whatever, it kind of sounds like you are shoving a baseball bat in a turkey. That's not the first time in my life I've used that metaphor to describe something. The other time wasn't a good situation either. However, the voice acting and the music, on the other hand, is really, really good, and I think that it sets the mood really well. Also, this game has introduced side quests, which I was really skeptical about at first, but so far I found them to be really fun and relevant to the storyline. The weapon upgrade system is a lot more extensive, and finally, someone gave Lara 2 climbing axes instead of just one. Homegirl does not look like a one-legged chicken whenever she is climbing walls now. Oh, and her skin looks great. I am gonna need Lara Croft's skincare routine ASAP, which I'm sure I'll be talking about nonstop in my Let's Play. So those are my initial impressions of Rise of the Tomb Raider, having played it for about a day and being about 25%-ish done with it. And I already can tell that I am going to have lots to say when I do finally do a Let's Play of it. I do want to play through it once on my own before I do a Let's Play on this channel. So the way things are going, I'm kind of thinking that'll start probably week after next, hopefully. Also, I did want to mention that I am going to take Monday and Tuesday off next week. My birthday was actually on Wednesday of this week, so kind of as a belated birthday present to myself, I'm gonna give myself a couple of days to just do some non-stop tomb raiding. However, tonight, which is the night of January 29th, I will be doing a live stream here on YouTube, probably around 7 p.m. Central Time. So you guys can come chat with me while I play some video games, and I will be putting all of the information about that in the description. So I hope to see you guys very soon. Happy tomb raiding! Yay! Also, before I go, I do have some special shout outs for some of my lovely December Patreon patrons. I'm gonna try to do all of these shout outs in a really horrible Lara Croft voice. I would get out my Lara Croft wig, but destroyed it on accident. That's sort of a whole other story. So thank you to Nicholas Y, Ben B, Martin M, David J, Jess G, Taylor R, I'm so bad at this, Matthew H, Ernesto B, Anna, James W, Albert H, and Max T. You guys are all very lovely chip-chapparoos, as they say in England. Probably. And of course, a really big thank you to all of the Patreon patrons in general. You help me keep this channel going, and I love all of you guys. And I will see you guys later.